I am changing my setup completely. I haven't really vlogged doing it, and I'll admit, because it's such a huge task. I don't know. I should have filmed myself doing it. I did get some little shots in between that I'll probably throw in, but I have such ADD that I'd press record and then I would start working on something and then I would start pacing around, kind of low-key panicking because of the mess, and then I'd have to stop the video again over and over and over and over. So it wasn't productive for me to film. I do want to clarify that this is not a upgrade. There are things that I consider an upgrade individually, but you know, I'm still Mr. RGB, but you know, my setup was super RGB centered. And I want to clarify that just because I'm moving from RGB to more modern in my setup, I don't see that as an upgrade. I just see that as a change. I think they're both just as cool, but I've had my setup for a very long time and I'm still doing RGB lights, but I just wanted to do something different. And I've always loved these wood panels that you see, and I just had to incorporate those. So yeah. But anyways, I'm probably about 90% done. I still have a couple different things that I'm expecting to come in through the mail, mainly pertaining to this wall over here and doing a couple things over here. And then I'm being real with y'all, I got a big mess over here too that I'm gonna show y'all, because this whole thing is such a process. But anyways, I just kind of walked around videoing some stuff. I'm gonna do a little bit of a voiceover talking about some of it. But I just wanted to give you all an update because I'm so excited, and I'm proud of what I've come up with so far, and I absolutely love my layout. But anyways, yeah guys, just wanted to give you all an update, and let me know if y'all see anything that y'all love, if you have any advice on any changes, or are you kind of sad that I don't have as many RGB lights. But yeah, let's get into it. The first thing I had to do was figure out the layout that I wanted of the room. And this is essentially the layout that I figured out I wanted right away. Couch on the left, editing and background of YouTube videos on the right. Of course, the corner was the first and kind of main focus. And I really loved seeing other YouTubers with the TV above the monitors. So that's one of the first things that I did, which is honestly pretty tough mounting it up there with the wood panels. But I can't say how much I love this. Like, just looking through this, it's the modern aesthetic, that really cool 3D printed Switch 2 dock that lets you lay it down, the keyboard, which I'll show you more later, my Xbox with the skin, and I even got this new kind of walnut headset holder. To the right, this is where I used to have a TV and a couple other things, but over here is like the little montage of some of my favorite things. So, you know, let's kind of look through some of this. One of the shelves, I kind of call it my Nintendo shelf. A lot of different devices that I've had throughout the ages. Nintendo 64, of course, the Switch, Nintendo DS. Over here is where I put some of my favorite Nintendo 64 games. I still play Pokemon Stadium quite a bit, Mario Tennis, and a couple others like that. So one of the shelves is dedicated to kind of Nintendo and stuff like that. And then right above, and I do still have some random crap right above, is where I have a lot of my Xbox/Halo. So a lot of Halo stuff, a lot of Xbox stuff that I made a video on that Halo 2 cassette tape I got off of Etsy. Absolutely love it. Of course, the Xbox Lite, the OG Xbox consoles, some of my favorite games over here. Of course, the Halo 3 Legendary helmet, and the kind of Xbox 360 section over here. Any of my OGs in the house play any of those games. So many good games. And then up above is kind of, I don't know, I kind of call it my personal layer. Just a couple things from growing up, Power Rangers, Digimon, a little bit of skateboarding, just some cool stuff. Of course, Battlefield 2, Battlefield 3, Destiny. I'm obsessed with Tron.
just, yeah. And then up top is just a couple different like little retro controllers that I found on Etsy that are taken apart. I know a lot of people have these, and honestly they're worth having. And then on the bottom, it's kind of like a crap pile right now. Like just a bunch of different random stuff that I still need to sort through. And of course, here's my crap pile. I'm gonna be real with y'all guys, like doing this is a process. This section, let's look at this section. This is what I call my chill area. That used to be my wife's area, but honestly, she never came in here anymore, and she gave me this. So let's kind of go through the wood panels and the couch and Maximus. So over here, of course, fake plants. I love fake plants over here. I was supposed to get 2 of these that were going to go behind the couch, but only one of them came, so I ended up putting it to the side. This is the Govee uplifter light I just got. This triangle light, a lot of people ask me about that, but, oh, hey Max. I got that off of Etsy. Over here is Cobb Govee light, and then over here, yeah, I kind of rushed through this. I apologize. Govee skyline strip. I'm going to be integrating this very soon. Over here, it's kind of like an IKEA little drawer. I got these 3D panels, but I'm not sure where I'm going to put these yet. So I don't know. Let me show you the sounds of the keyboards that I just got. I love the sounds on this keyboard. Oh, so good. But anyways, guys, yeah, this is kind of the layout. I know that this is a really quick video, but I want to give y'all an update because I absolutely love this, and it's even more my favorite area to hang out in now. If you made it this far, I just want to say thank you for staying, and in a couple weeks, I expect a longer video, more thorough video whenever I get all of my items in. That's when I'll be extra excited to show this off.